All right, guys, we're back at it with another MLB props first look for June 14th. Recapping on the other day, literally everything went wrong. I'm done betting on basketball, even though I'm most likely going to bet on basketball because there's a chance that this is the last game just because Dallas can't do anything. They looked good. I was at work and I was kind of box score watching, and then I turned it on for a little bit, but didn't really watch much of it. And then next thing I know, Celtics are up like 17-18, and then Dallas made a comeback, and then um, Boston closed it out. And then, of course, with the Julio Rodriguez prop, Jonathan Cannon, one of our young prospects, decided to go 7 innings with 7 strikeouts. Whatever. It's a new day. Um, Yeah, I barely bet today. I had a busy day and took a nap, and then next thing I know, I'm watching the White Sox just out of fun. So, um, but yeah, let's just run right into it. So, first prop on the board, we're gonna go with Carlos Correa over 7.5 fantasy score. I'm not overthinking it. I mean, he's just been on fire recently. I hate the guy just mainly because he's a twin and he's obviously a cheater. I'm not one of those guys that still kind of holds a grudge on that, but I mean, I just never really liked him. Just because, like, when I would play daily fantasy on FanDuel or DraftKings, we would always roster him because of pricing or matchup. But I'm not overthinking this solely just of the fact that I feel like when I do these videos, sometimes I'm overlooking stuff, but we're just gonna ride the hot hand while we can. Second prop we're gonna go with is Bryce Harper over. I'm kind of toying around. I'm gonna go with hitter fantasy score, but 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is solid too. The reason why I'm gonna do this, playing Baltimore, Kyle Bradish has looked good, but I mean it's lefty, um, against Bradish. I know he was injured. I think he's off a pitch limit and they're kind of just letting him go. But it's Bryce Harper. He's looked solid in terms of fantasy score. He's not hitting home runs, but it's kind of the same thing with Julio Rodriguez. You hope he gets on base. You hope, he has like an RBI single and then scores a run, maybe draws a walk. You just need him to do the little things. Now, obviously, his first at bat, if he hits a home run, that's great too. But again, not really overthinking this. It's Bryce Harper. He's been a monster this year. So we're gonna go Carlos Correa over 7.5 hitter fantasy score and Bryce Harper over 7.5 fantasy score. Throw 10 on that. And what's going on? All right, we're good. So like I always say with these, you can tail on PrizePicks, sleeper underdog, parlay play, bet them straight or parlay on the sports books, even though hitter fantasy score, I don't think you can do that on sports books. Um, Flex Friday, well, it's technically today, but Flex Friday is today. So when more data comes out, because I use props.cash and OddShopper, so when they drop their props and stuff, I'll make a $20 six-legger. We've been kind of close somewhat recently within the last like 2 months where we would double our money, or I think there was one time that we went 5 for 6 and I had under 1.5 total bases on Marcelo Zuna, and it was like his last at bat of the game, and he hit a double. Stuff like that's a little nuts. I did post a late night prop bet to consider betting on. Um, so go check that out on the Twitter HotshotFantasy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.